Okay, so let's get started with the research process. The first step is to create a list of the biggest players, the biggest competitors in your niche market. So let's say I want to build up a website, a blog in the social media marketing space that will share valuable information on how to grow a business with social media marketing, okay? So in that particular case, I just did a very simple Google search. There is no blueprint for that. I just searched for the biggest websites, the biggest competitors, the biggest forums, etc. in the social media marketing space. So I was trying to identify businesses that do something similar that I want to do. And this is a list I came up with, okay? So there's Social Media Examiner with like hundreds of thousands of visitors every month. We've got John Loomer here. His focus is Facebook marketing. We've got Mary Smith, Amy Porterfield, both celebrities in the social media marketing space, same as Kim Gars or Danny Brown. So they're like, these guys here are the biggest players. And I want you to do the very same thing. So define your market. If it's the dog food market, then it's the dog food market. If it's the beauty market, then it's the beauty market. I don't care if you're an offline or an online business, just take a look at the biggest competitors in your market and make sure to set up a list of at least 10 websites that you found, okay? And also make sure that these websites here are similar to what you try to do. So similar to the problems you try to solve or similar to the products or services that you're offering. So chances are that in 99% of the cases, you're not reinventing the wheel. Probably there are hundreds of companies out there doing something similar that you're doing or trying to do. Just find them, identify them, and then just create a very simple list like that. Now, why should you do that? The strategy that I came up with is basically about spying on your competitors, okay? So what we will do is taking a look at the audience of each of these websites here. So I'll show you one free tool in the next video that is really 100% free. It's great. And that will allow you to take a look at your competitors and take a look behind the curtain. So we'll analyze, we will research who the people are who are, for example, interested in Social Media Examiner. Who are the people who buy their products, who read their blog, right? So we want to know how old they are. Where do they live? What are they interested in? What's their online purchase behavior? What sites do they like? Where do they hang out? Are they checking out Social Media Examiner rather on their mobile phones or on desktop? What's their income? What's their relationship status? Etc. What most people do, what most companies do, as I mentioned before, is just really sitting down with a pen and a paper and just trying to come up with something that makes sense. But this just doesn't work. I don't want to say it's bullshit, but it's just really something you shouldn't do because you're getting inaccurate results. Of course, Facebook is giving you the potential to reach out to just a very specific group of people. Facebook can get laser targeted, but if you're targeting the wrong guys, the wrong people, then, well, you will never be able to build up a list or sell products because you're just reaching out to the wrong people. Instead, take a look at the audience of your competitors. Your competitors are the best case study that there is out there, okay? So just always monitor your competitors. Look what they do, how they engage with your audience, okay? This is not only about Facebook marketing. This is a general case study that you will do. You can take it even one step further and then just take notes on the products they're offering, how often they post on their blog. You can just learn a lot of stuff from them. But what we want to learn about in terms of marketing on Facebook is their audience. We want to get access to core demographics of the audience of your competitors. So we will actually legally spy on them. I know spying is a bad word, but this is what we all do, and it's legal. There's tons of data out there about all of your competitors, and I'll show you how to get access to that data. So short recap, before continuing with this class, with this training, define your market and make a list of at least 10 of the biggest competitors in your niche market.